Good afternoon and welcome to From the Heart Friday. This is session 20 and you're with me, Jessica Brigden of Jess Be Creative Cardiology. Thank you so much for joining me this afternoon for some fun card making. We are going to use the new, I'm calling it the Winter Rose stamp set, but it's actually the new Christmastime is Here product suite. Hi Janelle. So I'm just getting started and showing the flyer here that shows the new Christmastime is Here product suite. It includes designer series paper. There are gold glitter enamel dots, stamp set dies, gold ribbon. There's even a really cute gold charm bracelet. All these amazing things all in this one suite. And you can purchase them a la carte or you can get them all together in one bundle pricing, which is a really great deal because then you save money there too. So we have a couple other things. Hey Doris, how are you? So yeah, you made it right on time. So today is pretty exciting because not only do we have the customer release here of the new product suite, but our new paper trimmer is also available for purchase from everyone. And this trimmer is wonderful. It is lightweight, it's portable, it's only $25. So great crafting necessity here. Hi Mary Beth, how are you? Boy, are you having warm weather down there in Florida? Because, man, it was 66 degrees yesterday afternoon, and even though it was rainy, it was quite beautiful. And then we had that major wind and rain, crazy storm that came through from yesterday afternoon all the way through night into this morning. It's finally stopped raining. It's still kind of windy, and the temperature is now in the upper 30s. So we had a 30-degree temperature swing overnight and I'm freezing. So I've got my hoodie here, you know, it's like, bundle it up. But I picked this out too because it has roses on it. I wanted something because those of you who know me, I like to match the cards that we're going to make. So I thought I would do a traditional card. Hey Margaret, how are you doing? So I'm gonna make a traditional card using the new, using the rose stamp set from the new suite, and then I'm going to change it up a little bit and do one that matches my rose hoodie here. So again, thank you for joining. If you haven't already, be sure to like and share my Facebook videos, and definitely give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel because that helps share the love. Thank you guys. All right, so another order of business. Our winner from last week's card making session is Pam Ott. So Pam, go ahead and leave me a comment as to whether you'd like the garden shed card or the tractor card, and I will get that sent right out to you. Okay, let's get started. All right, let's flip this around. Okay. Oops, let me get this reversed. Okay. I'm getting there. So let me show you here. Let's get this out here. This is the whole suite, and this shows everything a la carte. My hostess code there. And then for this product suite, I'm going to show you guys all the colors that are in the traditional the paper here with this. All right, so we've got our greens are the pear pizzazz and the mossy meadow, and then our reds are going to be the cherry cobbler and the poppy parade, and then there are some pine cones in there, so that is going to be some early espresso. Okay, and then of course I'm going to change that up a little bit when I match my sweater. I'm going to stick with the poppy parade, but then I'm going to add in some night of navy and some shaded spruce, a little so saffron, and crazily enough some Highland heather. But you can see here on my sleeve I've got some pretty interesting color combinations, so I thought those would match the best there. Okay, so we've got all of these things. Let me clear out my crafting area a little bit. All right, can you guys see that pretty good? So I'm not too... Oh, Doris, you lost power. I thought for sure the wind was just howling. I thought we were going to lose power too, but amazingly, it didn't. I got up in the middle of the night to check because I really wasn't sure, but sure enough, we still had power. So, hey, Dad or Mom, whoever's watching there, you guys need to learn to comment so that I know which one of you is here. All right, so let's get started. This is the perfect stamp set for use with your Stamparatus because we have this beautiful detailed outline image, and then these pieces all in here, I'll fill this in. So you could do that with your blocks and just do the best you could. But honestly, with the Stamparatus, it's awesome. You just set it up once and then you can make as many cards as you want and as many color combinations, and you don't have to realign anything. So let's see. Well, let's just get started here. I've got my, throwing things around. Got my bone folder. I'm gonna start first with a base of Pear Pizzazz. So we have 5.5 by 8.5, and we're going to fold it here at the 4 1/4 mark. Oh, it's Mom. Hey, Mom. I'm glad you figured out how to comment there. Wow, Margaret, you lost power down in Maryland too? Are you getting any snow down there? I know that's crazy, but I saw online a friend in Tennessee was getting snow, and I'm thankful that we haven't gotten any here, although I do think some was predicted for higher elevations here in New York. All right, so I have cut a layer of Mossy Meadow, and this is 4 by 5 1/4. All right, and this is just gonna layer right on top. Okay, so that's just gonna be our base. Sweet and simple. I'm gonna set that aside. Now I wanted my focal image to stand out just a little bit more. So this I've cut so it's a 1/2 inch smaller. So this is, let's see here. I think I've got my grid paper here. What did I do with this? This is actually, so it's 3.5 inches wide by 4 3/4. Okay, so that's a 1/2 inch smaller. Oh, you had so like real snow or just a couple of flakes? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't want to see any of it, really. I'm not ready for it. I liked the 66, and that could stay with me. I would be happy with that all year round. Okay, so I've got my Stamparatus here. Got some grid paper. I don't know if that's throwing you guys, but let's see. Just stick this on here. Oh, my other magnet is stuck to my stamps. And I've got all kinds of things lined up on here. Now, an interesting thing is that the main focal image here, the rose outline, this is actually a red rubber stamp. It's the foam background. Okay, so that's a traditional stamp, but the other pieces, this is the same set. You get both set stamps in the same set, but the ones in this case are all photopolymer. So all of the, like the rose and the leaves and the berries, everything else, these are all photopolymer on here. So it's kind of it's a mixed set. So you get to try both out with this. So what we're going to do is just stick our piece of Whisper right up here in the corner. And to start with, for this card, we're going to stamp our focal image here in Mossy Meadow. Okay, so, and then we're gonna just make sure my magnet's out of the way. Okay. All right, so Mossy Meadow, squish that down. It's a little tight here because I have my extra foam mat on here. You can see it just underneath. It's the Super Duper foam mat, and that is for use with the photopolymer stamps, so you can add that extra thickness there with them. Did I go to art school? No, actually I've always been a little bit artsy, but most of this is self-taught through my being a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here for over 13 years. And it's just playing with color. I love that. So well, I hope you'll pick up a couple things, but that's a wonderful thing about stamping is really anybody can do it. It's not too bad. Okay, so what I did, and I didn't really show you guys, but I started out with the size of my paper first. Originally stuck down the the red rubber stamp, and then close the lid over it. That's how I knew where my placement was. And then I placed all of the little stamps. So let's see, I could peel it. I could show you guys what I did with this. So placed these all where I wanted them first. Okay, so this is actually going to be this one. And you see how they fit right in there, and you can see through them so that you know right where you want it. And once you've got it in place, I'm gonna move this just a little bit. Then you close your lid and it sticks right there. And then they're all good to go. The magnets help hold this in place. So we're going to add the coloring to our leaves and our pine needles with some Pear Pizzazz. This is a shade lighter here, and I don't know if you can see it, but I'm gonna just ink this all up on here, and then we're gonna squish it right over the top. Okay. See, how cool is that? Added color right where I wanted it. Okay, close my ink pads as I go. Then, of course, we need some red roses here for our card. Of course, I think it would be fun to experiment and do some, well, I didn't pull it out today, although we could maybe try it. Personally, my favorite roses are the purple roses. I don't know. What about you guys? What are your favorite color roses? Let's check this out. Closes right over. Squish, squish, squish. This is also oh, what are we calling this? The where you get the two-tone, it's the new Stampin' Up's distinctive, that's right, the distinctive design stamps here, so that you get the shading even though you just stamped it once. Yeah. All right, so we did stamps, the rose and cherry cobbler. I'm gonna lift and flip this around, and we're gonna stamp our little berries in Poppy Parade. Ooh, Margaret likes yellow. Like, when I think of yellow, I think of like Beauty and the Beast, the like pretty golden yellow. Yeah, those would be pretty. Doris, like pink one. Which shade? Like pale pink? Or do you like the deep, almost like the melon mambo pink there? Oh, see, how cool is that? All right, so the only one that is not on here is we've got the little pine cone stamp. We're gonna do that in espresso. And the reason is they give us one little pine cone, but there's actually 3 spots on here. So we're just gonna ink that and then stamp this. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna have to move it so that I can get it on here just so. Okay, and then turn it because this one's facing down. All right. And then off to the side here. All right, so yeah, that's pretty easy with just that little pine cone. Okay, so we've got those 5 colors. It's all set up. And how cool is that? I'm gonna set this aside for the moment. And then we can glue this right on top of our card base. Oops. Moving things around here. Okay, just like so. And then, of course, we've got these cool gold glitter enamel dots that come in the suite. And you can tell I've been using these. Ooh, pale pink, that would be pretty. Okay, so we'll add some of these dots. They come in a whole bunch of sizes, but let's just, we'll add a trio of them. Oh, my little thing came right off my dot, huh? Okay, there we go. And one, then we'll go with a medium. Let's add that over here. Get off. There we go. And then a big one right up here. All right, just a little trio of some gold dots just to add some little bling on there. But how pretty is that? And so simple too. That was really quick. All right, so now let's change it up a little bit and do one of these different color combinations. So I've got my chamois. This is awesome for cleaning your Stamparatus because, like I said, we're gonna switch out to some different colors, but I have these all lined up on my Stamparatus and I don't really want to take them off and replace them again. So let me just wipe this off with the chamois real quick. Okay, that way I won't turn my other ink pads different colors. That's okay, I'll just turn the chamois different colors. This is nice too, because it's just it's this chamois cloth. You just need a little bit of water. And then once it's too dirty, I mean, it picks up the color, but once it's too dirty, you can just take it to the sink and rinse it out and you're good to go. All right, so I'll set that aside. I'm gonna flip this around because I want to stamp my outline again first. But again, I said these are the colors that are inspiring the next card. So I went ahead and cut a card base of the So Saffron. That is the 5.5 by 8.5. And again, we're gonna just fold that in half. You could score it, but right there at the 4.25 mark. And then I wanted the navy because that's our background. So I've cut this to 4 by 5.25. So we'll do a layer of navy here. Okay. Oh, I did it again. I ran out of adhesive. Really? Oh my goodness. All right. I think I've got a refill right up there on the table, but at least I can. Oh, you know why? Because I've been doing some scrapbooking. I'm hosting a scrapbooking swap at Stampin' Up's on-stage event in Hartford, Connecticut in 2 weeks. It's Saturday the 16th, and I'm hosting, it's 2-page, so a double-page spread, and we're each making 8 of those. I'm hosting, they had their choice of the annual catalog designer papers or the holiday catalog designer series papers. And so for each group, we're making 8 2-page layouts. So 8 times 2, 16 pages for each group. So I've made 32 scrapbook pages here. I got the majority of that done last weekend. My pages are for the most part together. I just need to finish adding the accessories. Actually, one of the groups of pages, I'm using the gorgeous designer series paper here from the new Rose Suite, and I actually ran out, so I have to order more today. During the pre-order for Stampin' Up demonstrators, Stampin' Up allowed us to order up to, we could order 2 packs plus the suite. So I ordered 3 packs total, but I used it for my team meeting, and then I made some cards with it, and then made some of these scrapbook pages, and I came up just short. So I've got to get some more ordered, get it in here so I can finish these before the 16th. So yes, I've got my work cut out for me. Plus we've got classes next week. I'm pairing with the Summerhill Brewery in Homer, New York, and we are doing cards in a cold one. We're actually going to play with the new the winter moose. So we're doing some moose cards. So it's kind of funny. We say we're doing crafts and crafts brews there, which is kind of fun. All right, so I'm inking up my rose here with Night of Navy. I thought that would just be a good solid outline for us. So I'll get my magnets out of the way. Okay. Oh, and yellow roses too, yes. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, it's pretty just like that. And I think purple, ooh, okay. I might have to grab, do I have some I think I've cut some extra white. If I have to run and grab adhesive, I could run and grab a couple different ink colors here too. But I was thinking with my sweater, it's Stampin' Navy, and then I'll do the rose itself in the Poppy Parade. Okay. Because I thought that would be nice and fun and bright. Woohoo, I like it. Okay, just gonna clean this off a little bit because I've got a little bit of excess ink around that I don't want to transfer anywhere. Clean that off too, just so that when I flip it, it doesn't get at the other papers on my table. Okay, come on. Right in those nooks and crannies. Okay, got that done. And then instead of red berries, I thought, well, we've got some purple ones going on. So that's why I pulled out the Highland Heather. I'm gonna move that. My Stamparatus is on it and it's making a bump. All right, so I thought I'd ink these. Hey, Pam from North Carolina. Happy Friday to you too. Is it warm down there, or did the temperatures finally drop here with this crazy weather? All right, so that's Highland Heather. It's not as bright as, say, the Gorgeous Grape, but it's a little bit darker than the Posy. All right, that's kind of cool. I think I like it. All right, what do you guys think? Now we need some green. And that's the thing, I really wasn't sure if I wanted light or dark, but I thought I would kind of try an intermediate and go with the shaded spruce. So let's try it, and like I said, this is an experiment and we'll see what works. Okay. Okay, dance that around there. All right, that works. And then, well, okay, I don't really know. Pine cones don't really come in other colors per se. You know, I wonder if we did them, we could do them in So Saffron and people notice that they're pine cones and not just little flowers. I don't know, let's try that and see how that works. Okay, no, in the 50s now. Ooh, so it was in the 30s this morning. Wow, that's crazy. That's in the 30s here. But, all right, that's okay. These little yellow pine cones. I kind of like that. What do you guys think? Not necessarily traditional colors, but I like the way that Poppy Parade really makes that stand out. All right, let's clean that shaded spruce off my leaves too. So if anybody orders the set, it will have to do a share all the different color combinations. If you're on my team, we can do that in our team group. But I also have a customer group that's Jess B Creative Cardiology, just stampers, scrappers, crafters, the whole 9 yards there. So you can find that. I think I have that linked here from my business page. But the cool thing about the group is that we can actually share projects on there. I like it. What do you guys think? This was our traditional, but then we did the bright colors. And I think some of these holiday rhinestones, again, I love these. I've been using them up like crazy. So I've already used the red ones on there, but I think blue. You know what? The gold dots from the other one would be cool. Would still be cool, even though it's a different color. What do you guys think? Should I go with like the Night of Navy rhinestones on here, or should I add more gold glitter dots? Let's see. Which ones do we like best? Oh, Bob says hi. Hi, Bob. Yeah, we should be coming to visit you guys just so we can escape this cold weather. Man, it's pretty here several months out of the year, but then I'm done and ready to head south myself. About time for us to head to Myrtle Beach, but we've got a couple of busy weeks coming up here, but hopefully we can get down there over Thanksgiving when David's got some time off. Yeah, so what do you guys think? I think these came out really cute, especially, I think I really like this color combination. I did not glue that down because, like I said, I ran out of adhesive and can actually get through a session without having to jump up and run. But I do think it would be cool. So I'm going to take your suggestion of your different colors of roses and let's see how many different color combinations that we could make. I think that'd be a lot of fun. So just a couple of quick cards for you here today. Thank you guys for joining and for chatting with me. Oh, you guys both said gold. Okay, I'll have to do another one and add the gold dots, and then I'll post that here on my business page for everybody to see. But yeah, I think those gold dots. That's the other thing to mention is that the gold dots. Well, pretty much all the products from the suite. So if you really like the extra dots or the shimmer ribbon, or if you really like the patterned paper. I don't think I showed you guys that. I've got it here. This suite is while supplies last. So I don't know how long it will last. I know it's really, really pretty. You can tell these are like the bits and pieces that I have left. This was my favorite pattern from the pack with the bouquets of roses. And then the back side is this mossy meadow pattern. And then we've got the red with the gold foil and the diamond pattern here, and then kind of the green the swirls with the little red berries. And then we've got the big pieces here and the dies that go with this set. So that is the other thing, is that if I had wanted to, there is a die cut for this image, and that die cut also matches the paper here. This one here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. You could die cut 4 of them from this big sheet of paper. You'd have to fussy cut the other ones, but that's okay. And then the back side is the pine cones and the red berries and things. Yeah, so you get actually, I've combined a few packs, but you get 3 sheets each of these 3 designs here. So you get a total of 12 pages. Yeah, it's so super pretty. So I can't wait to see what you guys make, and still playing with these. I think I've got a class pretty much designed. So actually, if anybody orders the suite, I've offered anybody that spends $75 or more this month will get a free card kit from me in addition to a tutorial. And I'm in the process of finishing my card kit and tutorial here for this pretty winter rose set. I'll actually give you guys just a quick sneak peek. So this is one that I've got. How gorgeous is that? This is die cut from the paper. That's just really quick and cute. I love that. That's my favorite. So yeah, if you order $75 or more with me this month, then you could choose that as your free card kit and tutorials. So my host code there is NN6EXKHP. And the bundle is number 153947. The entire bundle with everything, including the bracelet, is $112.50. All right, so thank you guys. Hi, Donna. Oh, good morning. It's actually good evening. It's been so chilly here. I've got a pot of homemade chicken soup in the crock pot, and I've got some good like multi-grain artisan bread that I picked up from Wegmans, and so I think we're gonna do just hearty soup and salad, and yumminess for dinner tonight. We'll see. My husband's not a huge soup fan, so he's like, well, what are you having with it? I said, well, eat it or leave it, I guess. So thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great weekend. Oh, summer days. Donna, I think I needed to catch a plane and come to Australia. I'd be happy that. Are you anywhere near the beach? Yes, anybody that wants dinner, come on over. It'll be about 6 o'clock. So, all right. Well, you guys have a great weekend. Again, thank you so much for watching, and be sure to like and share my page and subscribe to my YouTube channel and leave me a thumbs up and a great comment. All right. Love you guys. Bye.